Hello. All right. New day, new ThroneBreaker episode. So let's get right to it. Let's continue with what we had in Rivia. I think the last time we left off was just short of us meeting Willem, I guess. I'm not sure though, if we'll meet Willem there or not. It might be just a so I'll just show the map so that we I think like the last episode was long and we covered everything here, and now we need to meet Willem here. Hopefully he'll be here and we won't be sent on another quest to go here or I don't know, somewhere else to meet Willem. Well, let's look at the map actually. Like the art is really good. Like wolves on this side, the Lyrians attacking from the top, and the Nilfgaardians burning the castle and like killing the mem at the bottom. I never noticed the art on the map before, but this is really good. They did put a lot of work into the art, looks like. Anywho, let's go to the castle.
The Devil's Tower. We draw near, Your Grace.
No sign of Willem yet, far as I can see.
Unsurprising. Prompt he never was.
Okay. I see the broken door. Let's go in. And a broken castle.
The Queen had chosen to meet Willem at Devil's Tower, and not without purpose. The structure stood on an isle, so no foe could approach without first exposing themselves on a narrow bridge. The isle had little vegetation midst which to conceal a large force. A small unit could evade detection. Altogether, not much to fear.
Okay.
No escorts were your terms,
Began Gascon, with a hint of mischief.
but better safe than sorry, I always say.
What are you suggesting?
Yours truly and 4 chaps behind the walls. Give a signal, any signal, and we'll leap to your side.
Meve struggled with her conscience. There was no honor in Gascon's plan, but prudence, certainly. In the end, she nodded in agreement, though not without compunction.
Good. I didn't have to choose. I was like, hey, I need to choose if Gascon will follow me or not, and that would have been a difficult choice to make.
Willem arrived soon after, the heavily armored cavalry he had in tow clearly there to boost his courage. He left them at the foot of the bridge and rode across alone. A stiff wind from the river nearly made off with his ermine fur cloak.
Okay.
Willem and the mother who'd borne him stood face to face. They gazed into each other's eyes, waiting to see who would look away first. When neither did, Meve broke the silence.
Time flies and I've a kingdom to liberate. No need to drag this out. What's this about? Tell me.
I thought my messenger already did.
Oh, he did. And how? Willem I wishes to arrange a truce. Only, Willem I is in no position to parley on an equal footing. Willem I can, at most, offer his unconditional surrender because Willem I's losing this war.
Yes, Mother, I am. And I see that by losing I've at last made you content.
Don't play the victim.
Don't play the victim. What next? Will you say you turned cloak because Mummy showed no warmth, displayed no feelings?
'Twould be unfair, any such judgment. You did show feelings, chiefly enmity, contempt. But that's not why I betrayed you. No, I simply disagreed with your choices, assessments.
I had every right to do what I considered just and good.
And I had every right to voice my view, which you ever ignored. Yet this is neither the time nor the place to discuss that. Let us parley as strangers.
Okay. Why not?
I'm losing, you say. And you're right. But I haven't lost yet, and have no intention to surrender. I am ready, however, to renounce my fealty to the Empire and pledge my forces to you. As long as you fulfill my conditions.
What? One hug every night?
Let me hear them.
First, you will not rescind the reforms I've authorized already, any of them. Second, you will guarantee both my safety and that of my advisors. Third, I shall remain your heir, and next in line for the throne.
I don't know, dude. I mean, he's the son. He's the only son. Sure, why not?
Impudent child. Insolent beyond all measure.
Well, I had to try. Goodbye, Mother. And may you...
Hold. I didn't say I reject them.
It's come my turn to listen.
You're impertinent, Willem. As you should be. Any future king must be certain of himself and his judgments. Rely on none but himself.
Thank you. I never suspected...
I'm not done. Time now you heard my conditions. You shall remove crown and royal cloak. You shall labour from dawn till dusk. And you shall fight at the fore in every battle. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, Your Majesty.
It's settled then. Now the road beckons.
Willem bowed, turned, and walked away. Meve followed, still angry, though she could not stifle a smile.
I have a new card, Prince Willem. Let's claim
Soon
it.
thereafter, Meve's army set out towards Rivia Castle. It would not be long now before the decisive battle.
I need everybody I can get. So why not Willem? Why not the only son I have? Let us look at the map. Now our task is to go to Rivia Castle. I think this is gonna be a short map, but let's not keep our hopes up. Let us actually see Prince Willem. There's also this place. Let's talk to Willem. Why not?
How do you fare, my son? My advisors, have you met them?
I certainly tried. But they've no wish to speak with me. Begin to mumble when I draw near. Even the ridiculously reverent Count Reynard.
Okay.
Well, suspicion must still grip their minds. And for good reason, you must admit.
Yes. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, that's plain to see.
And you shall get to it straight away. As soon as we've spoken.
Tell me about the reforms.
Your reforms? Tell me about them. You insist that I not repeal them. They must be a source of pride.
Mother, why must you mock me? If you wish, I shall tell you of my decrees, gladly so. Yet not to hear you scoff them and ridicule me.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You're right, Willem. I'm sorry. That was unfair. I'm willing to hear you out.
I began by clarifying key aspects of the rights of spoil and staple.
Meve listened intently and with rising interest. With her son's every word, her skepticism waned, giving way to swelling pride.
And thence my decision to revoke Sparless trade privileges. You stand quiet, Mother. Awfully so.
There are few things I enjoy less than admitting I was wrong. We'll go over it all again, Willem, in detail, when peace comes, at a meeting of the Council of Peers.
What do you know about
General
the
at
general?
Dahi. You must tell me more about him. I think it wise to know one's foes.
Actually, Mother, he reminds me of you, in many ways.
Truly? You're serious?
Mm-hmm. He's proud, confident, and positively loathes compromise.
I'll take that as a compliment. But do we differ in any way?
Contempt. He behaves as though he sees in us a different, lower race, the way some elves do. All the north he treats as a wilderness to be tamed, to be broken.
I saw this in Edirne. I know what you speak of. But I won't allow him to do anything of the sort.
Okay.
Mother, I know Nilfgaard has not defeated you in battle. I know you've gone from one victory to the next, but I beg you, don't underestimate him. He's prepared to do anything, literally, to win.
I wanted to thank you.
But whatever for?
For your courage in believing we could reconcile. For extending a hand and helping all this fall into place.
Okay?
I wouldn't have done so. Ever. I would have fought it to the bitter end.
Mother, I understand.
Why don't you just say I love you and hug them?
If we hadn't, well, what might have happened? I don't even want to think about it.
Then don't, please. Let's just leave this all behind us. It's the past.
Yeah.
We shall speak later, my son.
Let's see our time spent and let's look at our Willem card. Let's new cards, Willem. Spying, when Meave uses an ability, move Willem and all units with the same power to the opposite row. Okay. Let's try and use him. Like, I have other units with the same power, so should be good. I don't know. Let's see if we can use Willem, or if Willem turns out to be a card very difficult to use, I guess. Would be a good way to look at it. Let's attack these nil cards. I can't from this side. Let's look at the map again. Yeah, let's do one round of this place. Is there anything here? Apart from this beautiful, beautiful place with a boat sailing. Oh, there's something here. Oh, the treasure, yeah. Let's swim on for the multiplayer game again. I don't know if I'm gonna do multiplayer, but it's fine. I don't think I will though. Like,
Your Grace,
said Reynard, saluting and clicking his heels.
peasants from the Scala region have arrived at camp. Supplicants, wishing to deliver a plea to your person.
Meave sighed. Supplicants, trials, audiences, all aspects of queendom she did not miss.
Very well. Bring them here.
She
What?
replied.
And instruct them to be brief, with no digressions.
what does supplicants mean? I have no idea.
The band of commoners was led by a sturdily built beekeeper dubbed Ethelred, son of Theobald. Finding himself in the Queen's presence, he fell to his knees and waved his arms in his best impression of proper etiquette.
Oh, my lady, the Queen, your gracious mightiness, take pity on us tillers and toilers. Wars all around, leaving us but scraps to live off, and barely that, to be honest. So we beg you, don't do it. Don't raise the levies. We can't pay more than...
What?
Meave interrupted.
What the devils are you talking about?
What? Your decree? One they nailed to our notice board.
The peasant said, sheepishly pulling out a parchment and pointing to the relevant paragraph with his rough finger.
We, Queen Meave, do hereby proclaim that if our throne we shall recover, the tallage, muirage, and pavage we shall raise threefold. The expenses of this war for to compensate at the cost of the common folk.
The thing that we saw in many places in the last episode where they were trying to vilify Meave to the common people.
Meave and Reynard exchanged astonished glances. They had issued no such decree. Yet the document bore her signature and seal.
Willem, did you have a hand in this?
No, Mother.
The prince said, shaking his head.
We were at odds, true. But never would I have forged your name.
Then who fabricated this decree?
The Nilfgaardians.
The queen replied without hesitation.
They have access to my seal, to my scribes. They wish to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, turn my folk against me. And they are liars without any honor.
The queen tore the falsified document to shreds. Knowing this would solve nothing, she had to find the printers churning out these fakeries and end their run.
Yep. So, let's look at the map again. I don't think I can go this way because the bridge is broken and there are Nilfgaardians down here. Maybe there's another way to go. No, there isn't. It's nice of them to keep at least, you know, something here instead of just making it blank. Maybe, I don't know, there was a way to actually go here sometime. For now, let's collect all this and start a battle. This is turning out to be a really fun game, though. I don't know if I show it, but I really enjoy turn-based strategies. Oh, there's a golem right there. Let's start by attacking the Nilfgaardians, because why not? Are they the printers? Let's first also see this. Okay, let's attack the Nilfgaardians, why not? Frolics and revels. Nilfgaardians too enjoy merrymaking, to dance, sing and drink. The Blackclads who indulged in these amusements at the roadside inns. The Foxtail had not expected other guests would join them. A standard battle again. This is good actually. I'd missed doing these long battles because I don't know, these take more planning, I guess, for lack of a better word. Let me see. Yeah, this should be enough, I guess. Yeah. Let me boost self by the number of units in your opponent's hand. After 3 turns and repeat the deploy ability, so I should kill him as soon as I can. Let me burn the top row as soon as possible. Let's remove this unit and bring another unit in.
As you command.
This is actually good, and this will target this guy next turn, and let us also damage him. And actually, let me remove this unit this turn. And bring one more fire unit, and I don't know, let's bring in this unit, why not? So the fire unit goes here,
Don't shake that!
burns this row, and
Wanna
this
know
unit
why
goes
I
here,
got my scar?
because why not? Let's end the turn. Okay, let's then yeah, why not? Let's do the cavalry and attack this unit again. He's gonna boost himself a lot this time, so I don't know, let's attack him more. Get rid of the armor and turn. Attack this unit by 4, and let's bring in our drummer so that he may bring one more unit.
Right, left, right.
Yeah, and let's stab him to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I might pass next turn. I know the drummer will be misused, but yeah, let's just pass. Because we've already won the round, and I don't want to waste more units just because I had the drummer. Cool. Let us start by not having a decoy, and let's remove the shield bearer as well as the shield, I guess. Cool. Let us start by this guy. What does this guy do? Damage an enemy unit by the number of allied units. Okay. Did they damage my enemy? My unit? Let us also do the other Grey Rider.
Yes?
Let's end the turn. Let us do the Mahakam Ale before the dog eats it. Actually, let's first burn the top row.
This could hurt!
And zap some units, and I don't know, remove this unit and bring 2 more units. One for burning the bottom row and Gascon, because why not? Let's bring him down here.
Watch your heads!
And Gascon up here.
Wait, you're serious?
And let's end the turn. Okay, I think they're gonna like damage my unit or something, as far as I remember. Let's just play a normal card. Destroy the next unit plate. Damn it! Why not?
Draw and cast down!
What does this guy do? Give all allies immune. Okay, so I must kill him first. Let us start with this guy.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Play a random bomb unit from each deck. Damage the highest unit. Yeah, let's play more units, because why not? So this unit right here. What is this unit? After 2 allies appear, boost self-aid and gain resilience. Why not? And let's zap this unit. Hopefully he dies this turn and doesn't bring one more of himself. He does die and doesn't bring one more of himself. There's the assassin. Let us then move this card
I'll
and
relieve you of
damage
that
the top
pouch.
row completely. And let us damage these 2 cards, because those are the only 2 cards I can damage. And let's zap the assassin. Okay, this is good.
Your humble servant.
Every 2 turns, move this unit 1 row towards the opponent. Okay. Why not? Let us play this unit.
May the spear hands here! Time wiped it away!
And zap this card out of existence. Yeah. Damage itself and other people by 3. Let us damage these 2 units by 3. Zap this unit. What else can I do? Yeah, let's play this unit.
That
Why
gets the
not?
white of an eye from half a league away.
And let's do this. Let's damage this unit, this unit. I can't target this unit. Let's bring this unit 1 step back. Okay, this is good. Let's end the turn. Both of them died in the burn, which is very good. We have an assassin. Let us use Eve's ability to remove our trinket guy. Why not? And bring in 2 more units. What are the 2 more units, you ask? Well, in fact, no, I'll tell you. One is Dagger 2 Blades, and the other one is gonna be I should really make one. Yeah, let's play film for once. Let's play her. Which
Death is only the beginning!
play him. So when Meve uses her ability, move gives on all units of the same power to the opposite row. So I do film
I must
like this.
think of my folk.
I don't know how this helps me. Let us play this.
Got a death wish?
Let's burn the whole. Why not? Where did my other card go to? I don't know. But oh, it's here. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Let's end the turn. Sure, why not? Let us damage this unit by 4. Why not? That's why not. Let us bring
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Let us bring this unit down again so that it doesn't go to the opponent, and let us move these 2 units in different directions. Okay. Let me pause the game for a while. I'm getting a call. Okay, I'm back. Let us damage this unit so that he dies. What else can I do? Yeah, these damages don't seem to be worth it, so let's just pass. Burn, villain. Burn. Okay, I win. Let's continue. Let us collect everything. Right here as well. And here. And the notice board, another flyer, I guess. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that whoever has aided the Nilfgaardian war shall face punishment of the highest severity. Whoever has bartered with, repaired equipment for eaten fare made by a Nilfgaardian shall receive 30 slashes. Finally, whoever has taught them our languages, served as a guide, shall be executed in the slowest possible manner. Damn. These are some harsh punishments. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry for the disruptions. There's going to be one more really soon, but until then, let's go do a puzzle. Because why not? Hello, Mr. Golem. You wanna fight? The Troll Gormand. In one of Rivia's many caverns dwells a blind troll known to locals as Sniff Sniff. He is often seen along roadsides where he greets weary travelers and warmly invites them into his cave for soup. On occasion, utterly drained from hunger, some actually accept the offer and follow the troll in his own. They soon realize, however, that they'll not enjoy a single slurp of his soup, but rather become a key ingredient in it. Play the ingredient card that matches the scent of each unit. Sometimes throwing an ally into the fire is the best way out. Okay. Let us throw allies into the fire then. Let's continue. Let's hide this, I guess. What does every turn it consume the leftmost enemy soldier on the melee row. If an ingredient with matching aroma was placed on the row, consume it instead. Contents that consume the leftmost card on the melee row. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll's soup. If it was a unit, Eve loses the battle. Prized by all trolls, tender flesh. Carries the stench of cheap booze. Elbow in corpses, can't mistake. Okay, let's start. So, steamed in roots and herbs over many years. Okay, let's see. Depth and character. Foul ale skulls. I don't know, let's try mushroom, why not? I don't know what to do. Consume the leftmost card on the mail arrow. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll. So if it was a unit, Eve loses the battle. Okay. What does this say? Sometimes throwing an ally into the fire is the best way out. But if it was a unit, Meave loses, so the leftmost must always be an ingredient. Consume the leftmost enemy soldier in the middle. If it's ingredient with the matching aroma placed on the row, consume it instead. Okay, so I need to... I don't know. We tried this. Let's try the foul ale. Enter. No, I lost. Let's try some more and see if... Let's try Mandrake. This why not? Maybe this will help. And turn. It did help. So I saved my unit. And now carries stench of cheap booze. So foul ale, I guess. Let's end the turn. Okay. Day and night, up to their elbows in corpses, can't mistake the smell for anything else. Corpses is skull, I guess. I'm not sure though. Yes. Finally, this guy. During wars, quieter moments, he picks mushrooms and saves slippery jacks for the pickle. Mushrooms. Enter. Okay. This was a strange battle, but I'll take it. Let us see if we have enough to, like, we just need to update this and then we're done upgrading the whole thing. We need 3000 wood, so let us wait for 3000 wood, I guess. Let us go here, because why not? There's another camp.
Oi, Meavy!
cried Gascon, as usual paying no heed to courtly etiquette.
Come here a minute.
Would it hurt so terribly to occasionally address me by Your Grace or Your Majesty?
Didn't want to be petty, but since you bring it up, you've never once addressed me as the Duke of Dogs.
Meave sighed, rolling her eyes.
Get on with it.
My lads jumped one of the Blackclad's transports. Guess what they were hauling?
Gascon handed Meave a pot filled to the brim with a thick, dark fluid.
Paint?
Close. Printer's ink. Same tone used in those phony decrees.
Meave spun on her heel, put a hand to her mouth, and yelled,
Reynard! Send scouts to comb the area!
Her soldiers returned a few hours later with good news. They were able to find a Nilfgaardian printer's workshop hidden in an abandoned barn. It was guarded by a division of elite infantry.
Right, so?
Gascon thumbed the edge of his blade.
Shall we stop the presses?
Yes, we shall.
Time for the Nilfgaardians to publish a retraction.
Spoke the Queen as she drew her sword.
Signed with their own blood. Follow me!
The Lyrians did not need to be told twice. Their Queen's honor, her good name, that was a cause well worth fighting for.
Let's go. Okay, wartime propaganda. One Nilfgaardian propaganda pamphlet read as follows: Neve, a faint and timid woman, has not the courage nor strength to defend her country in times of war. They would soon see, however, that the claim was on every account false. Okay, let's start the battle. It's a short battle, so that's good. I guess. I don't know. Let's continue. I don't know how to use Willem right now, so let's remove Willem. Let us also remove the Strays of Spala, I guess. The Pathfinders will. Let's remove this guy and maybe Reynard. As much as I love Reynard, and maybe the decoy. Yeah, I'm good with this.
It's her! Yes, you fool her! Sound the alarm! Larum! Order!
Okay. Whenever an ally is destroyed, okay, this is good. For every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. This is gonna be difficult. So let us start with the rider.
Naturally. At once.
Let us remove this and bring another unit
Stop
to
your
the
yapping,
battlefield.
start digging.
And let us remove this and bring another unit to the
Gonna need,
battlefield.
3 buckets of nails and a tub full of
And
pegs.
let us remove this unit, because why not? And bring in 1 guy. Yeah, let's bring in 2 guys so I can burn those. Let's burn the
This
top
could
row,
hurt.
and let's burn the
Watch
bottom.
your heads!
Let's end the turn.
Very glad.
Okay. Let us now add ale. And zap people. Why not? Okay. This is good.
It's mine now.
Let us now bring this guy in, cause
Wanna know why I got my scar?
and let's kill the unit on top. And also, yeah, that's it, I guess, for now.
Hellcatzer!
Okay. Looks like they're gonna kill one of my units. It's fine though. Damage any total enemy units. So who can I damage? I think I'll damage either this guy. Oh, I have to damage this guy. That's fine. Let us also play. Yeah, let's play this unit for now. And yeah, let's play that unit. It's fine. So I'm guessing my bomber is gonna die now.
Scheiß in train!
Let us damage this unit more and zap him to death. And also let us bring in a drummer.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
And let's end the turn.
Ennard Fane!
Let us now keep attacking this unit because these put everybody else on. Oh, I have this unit. That's it, yeah. So what can I do is I can zap is fine. What else can I do? I can play a unit. Let me play this unit.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Let's end the turn.
Off to the front yet again.
Okay, so what I can do now is I can play the Green Meave card, remove this card because this has just 1 health. It's not going to be helpful at all. Let me bring in this guy because I can damage the whole 2 rows with 5 each. And let me bring in 1 more of this guy. So let us damage the top row. And put him here and damage the top row again. And let us use the shield on this guy, which will give him 10. Let us damage the top row again. And let us... Actually, I can't kill 3 people. Let us stab that guy so he dies as well. And let us kill, like, damage this guy. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's end turn. Let us damage this guy by 4. And let us bring in 1 more of our units.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
And let's zap this guy to death, I guess. And let us end the turn. Okay, now that... Cool. Now that that unit is destroyed, I can actually move these 3 units and then move these 3 units, I guess. And also damage this unit, and also zap 1 unit, and also
we'll catch them all.
Play this and turn.
Off to the front yet again.
Sure, why not? Let us also play her. Is that a her or a him? I don't know. Let us damage this unit by 3. Zap him, and let's end the turn. Yeah, let's call back our Strays of Spala, because that will be useful. Let's damage him so that he dies the next turn. Actually, he can die this turn. Let's end turn. Let us also damage this unit, because why not? And let's bring in the Strays of Spala, who will damage both these units by 5. And let's stab him, and I think we're done. And we win.
They weren't expecting us. Seems they believed their own blarney.
They did. Yeah, the bomber has been really, really useful.
The Nilfgaardians fought fiercely, led by a seasoned covert agent. Seeing he would soon fall into enemy hands, he put a knife to his throat and, in a quick slash, sent blood pouring over paper and still wet ink. Reynard leapt towards him, trying to stanch the red tide. But it was too late, and the spy's secrets perished with his last gargled breath. Niamh picked up a freshly printed pamphlet. The document listed her many crimes and misdeeds, the true and the manufactured alike. Above the main body of the text, an etching depicted her, well, in a very unflattering manner.
How about a taste of their own medicine?
Asked Gascon, piecing blocks of type into a scathingly foul phrase.
Me and the lads will scratch out a couplet about Ep Dahi. Spread it around the countryside, give the folk a hearty laugh at those tossers' expense.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, these presses should be put to good use.
The Queen said.
But printing lewd jests is not it. We must spread facts. Tell what the Nilfgaardians did in Aldersburg, how they tried to murder me in Mahakam and Angren. What fate lies in store for those they conquer.
Gascon grew serious and set the ink-stained type back down.
Get to work. Before the sun sets, I wish to hold the first document in my hands.
Soon, in every town, village and tavern, there hung a notice detailing Nilfgaard's crimes. The outraged Rivians did what they could to strengthen the Queen's army.
Okay.
Some by offering coin, others by joining her ranks.
Ooh, I got a lot of stuff, I guess.
Nilfgaard left none alive in Rosberg, not even one woman, and no child was spared!
No. No child was spared. What else?
Peasants from Edirn have been captured and put to work by force. Nilfgaard now prepares the same fate for Rivia and all Rivians.
That is true.
Emperor Emir var Emrys is a Fran imposter, a Fran Doppler. Nilfgaard left none alive in peasants from Edirn. Peasants from
Okay. He has 3 lines, which is okay. So I basically printed out 3 documents. Cool. Let us first handle this side and then go to this palace of sorts, I guess, for lack of a better word. Let us pick up what's here. Wait, where was I supposed to go again? Oh yeah, not cross the bridge and handle this area. First, what is this? Point of interest. Your Majesty, we found corpses in the tents. Traveling merchant, it seems they were killed whilst they slept, drained of blood to the last drop. We've already buried the bodies, but don't know what you wish to do with their wares. Okay, requisition them. If it's not gonna, like, be... my army's not gonna get mad. I think this guy's the one who... Rivians know that this war is not merely about those banners fly at court or whom you love who will owe tax. No, it is about life and death, forced labor and mass graves. That is the fate that awaits you. I've witnessed with my own eyes how the dire circumstances have already unfolded in Adrian. Thus I call upon you to take up arms and to aid your queen in the fight against the Empire. Together, side by side, we shall force our enemy back across the Yaruga. Okay? Let's fight this guy, I guess. It's a puzzle. Boost. Okay, the locals had a warning for the queen. We don't go to Ravenholm. After the Nilfgaardians had scorched the village, the beasts claimed what remained. For a time, the venerable Grigory, mad with grief, resisted them until he finally tore him to shreds. That is. Boost one unit to at least 125 power. Use your leader's ability. Let's see if we can do the puzzle. This puzzle. Let's continue. What's my leader's ability? Force an anarchist drone to consume adjacent horizontal and vertical units. If the power of any consumer was odd, boost anarchist drone by this power. If it was even, damage anarchist drone by its power. And what does this do? Damage all enemies by 1 and boost an ally by that amount damaged. Okay. Let's boost this ally by that damaged. And let's do... Wait, what happened? I don't even know what happened. What's happening? So if I keep increasing his power, will this be enough? Yeah, it's increasing a little bit each time though. Okay, let's keep doing this. Okay, So it spawns 4 and boosts all units by 1. Okay, let's consume these units then. Odd units means they'll be more boosted. And let us consume... Oh, this got 87 for some reason. Which is fine. Let us now consume these units. And maybe from here. And one here. I don't even know what I did to complete the puzzle, but I did it. And I'm happy. I guess.
Rivia will never die so long as we are alive.
Yes, it won't.
Nilfgaard will not spit in our maws.
No, it won't. Misfortune has befallen me. Those with mercy attacked me. Without mercy attack me without cause. Woe to all, for our final resting place is far, and we but wander blindly into the realm of chaos. Good mother, I pray light never fades. Hear me and slay my enemy when I shout thy name. I don't know.
Lady, the traitors run before you. Find me a map and I'll show you where they buried the loot.
Okay, there's a loot there.
Rivia will never die.
I don't know what to say. Let's see what else is here. There's a bridge right here. I don't know if the bridge... Oh, the bridge comes back to this place where I printed more foul things about Nilfgaardians and what they did. Let us look at a map and go here. Actually, let me go here and to this crossroad right here, and let me send my scouts places so that I can see where stuff is. More units? Why not? Ooh, turns out we've got enough wood to actually... I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, what was I about to do? Oh, we were about to upgrade the last thing we needed to upgrade. Okay, let us go back and see our new cards. The Infiltrator, the Horse Thief, and the Alchemist. I don't think I'll be using any of it. Let us look at the units which are premium. I'm using all of them. Or gold units. Yeah, it's fine. So let's exit the camp. Yeah, and let's go up here. Angven blah blah blah, Palatine Cadavel, you are entering the state of Palatine Caldwell. Long live the Emperor. We killed Caldwell, didn't we? Let's go.
The traitorous Caldwell family's residence loomed into view. Against the horizon, it looked suitably sinister. Yet the manor had changed since Meve last saw it. 2 new wings, ornate towers, a grand colonnade. And the windows now glistened with stained glass, the gilded hue of imperial suns.
We must pay them a visit.
The great double doors opened with an echoing thud. Just inside them stood the heir to the estate, Dragomir, his wife and 3 children by his side, and Helena, the treacherous count's widow. Sliding the cap from his head, thus giving proof of the family's hereditary baldness, Dragomir knelt down upon one knee.
Your Grace, my father's betrayal stands beyond doubt and exoneration.
The young Caldwell said flawlessly, and in a single breath, as if he'd practiced a dozen times.
And his death at your hands was most well deserved. I beseech you to lay your trust in Prince Willem. He'll confirm I knew naught of my father's plans. I humbly ask that you not punish me for his sins. Allow me to stay on my ancestral lands, to serve faithfully as your loyal subject.
I believe not a word slithering out of his mouth,
Whispered Reynard.
The first chance he gets to stab you in the back, he will take.
I don't know what to do. Willem didn't say anything about it though. Sure, why not? Let's let him stay.
Meve narrowed her eyes and gazed at Dragomir. Large drops of sweat dripped from his brow.
You may stay,
Said the Queen, finally breaking the silence.
on 2 conditions. Firstly, you will make a considerable donation toward the war effort. Then field an infantry regiment, fully outfitted, under my command.
Naturally, Your Grace. And the other?
In one swift motion, Meve snatched a crossbow from the soldier, put it to her cheek, and loosed. Caldwell the Younger screamed bloody murder as he threw up his arms to shield his face. The bolt hissed by and struck the center of a golden sun, shattering one of the stained glass windows.
Redecorate.
Said the Queen flatly. She then mounted up and sped off, earnestly hoping she'd not come to regret her generosity.
Hopefully not.
I shall replace the glazing in the windows to bear Rivian diamonds. A glazier I've already sent for. My father was wrong about you, and even more wrong about Nilfgaard. I shan't let you down, Your Majesty. I shall stand by your side until victory's achieved. Again, many thanks, Your Grace. And this, may it serve as proof of my loyalty.
Yes, give me more money. 143.
I shan't let you down.
Seriously? Like you have a whole estate, dude. That's fine. A new chest, a new thing, which I will never use. Let me go down. What else? Okay, let us look at our map. My units are angry because I forgive Caldwell's children. I don't know, I didn't know what else to do. Like, the guy's groveling and saying, hey, it's my dad's fault. And like, this part I can understand. Like, one person's actions should not be like put into his whole family, if that makes sense at all. Unless you actually had a plan in committing the crime yourself. I don't think your family should bear the burden of your crimes. I think that's just my thoughts. Let me get this thing and this thing and this thing. Let me complete the top and then we'll go for the bottom, I guess. Actually, let me go up here. Hopefully this is the right way. There's a bridge and the battle. Is this attacking the same fortress from different sides? I don't know. But let's do it anyways. Why not? Wake up call. Crouching in the dark, the Lyrians observed the Nilfgaardians' garrison in silence. They watched as fires were extinguished, as echoes grew quiet. Finally, once the barracks was quiet with the sleep, only lone sentries remained atop the walls. Then the Queen gave the order to strike. It was time to give the rouse the invaders from their peaceful slumber. It's a standard battle again, which is right. Yeah, let's remove this guy, the shield. I think I'll remove the Wagenberg because I don't use him as much as I'd like. And I don't know about film. Let's remove film as well. Sure, this should be fine, because we will use Meve's skill to draw more people in. Damage an enemy, but if it was destroyed, spawn fire on its roll. Okay. Let me start by bringing in this guy.
Yes?
And let's remove this guy.
I smell a leak.
Okay.
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
Really? I mean, really? Why did I send this guy back? I should have sent this guy back. It's fine though. Let me see what cards I have. I have a bomber. Let's bring in one bomber and this guy, why not? So the bomber,
This could hurt.
will bomb this place, and this guy will just,
Blood washes away all shame!
and let's also zap that trebuchet. Is it a trebuchet? It's a fire scorpion. Funny how a fire scorpion is on fire.
Narim Bialde, Crowfair.
Let us also burn the bottom row.
Watch your heads!
And let us give it resilience. So this has resilience. Okay, I need to kill that card as possible. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can, like, I'll have one more turn before I may decide to
Life is mine
end
now.
it. Hopefully I can. Yes, it's already dead, so that's fine. Let me bring in. Actually, let's take the decoy out and bring in this unit and attack this guy and turn. They passed, so I will also pass. How do I have 8? Oh, I brought in one more unit. I forgot. Okay, let's burn one card because I was stupid. Let me see what I have. So this card will be useful. These cards will also be useful. Let me see what card I can. Yeah, I don't think I need to redraw. I have very useful cards. Let us start with the rider again. Because
I live to serve you.
the rider. I just hope that doggo doesn't eat up
Wise
the wine.
choice.
Damn. Let's see. Let us then. Yeah, let us then set the top row on fire.
Catch!
Damage the price. And turn. Okay. So let me first play the wine card. Now, let me remove this guy. And let us bring back more people. Yeah, one to set fire to the bottom and one of this guy. Why not? Let's set fire to the
I smell
bottom
a
row.
leak.
And let's bring this guy here. And let's stab the other guy. Yeah, let's end the turn.
Barbarians.
us move these 3 units to different places so that can be damaged, and let us play this unit, since this unit will take 3 turns to
Don't like this.
actually make a difference. Let's end the turn.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Then let me play this unit,
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
and let's move these 3 units to different places again, and let's zap that twice. Let's end the turn. Okay.
Scheiß! In! Zwei!
This is good. Let us bring the drummer
Left, right, left, right.
in, and zap, and the turn, and the turn.
Den retreat!
Yeah, let's bring in. Actually, what does this bring in? This brings in this
Gonna need
guy.
3 buckets of nails,
Damage
tub
it
full
by
of pegs.
4. Let's bring her in,
Anhänger!
which brings him in. Damage this unit by thing, I don't know. Bring one more unit in so I can kill
Off
him.
to the front yet again.
I can't kill him now. I can actually. Okay, let's kill him. Let's stab somebody else. And let us actually
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
and let's end turn. Okay, let's start damaging this unit. Hopefully we'll be able to finish him off.
Waiting for a personal invitation!
Let us stab this unit and let us remove, I don't know. Yeah, let's remove the drummer. And let's bring in more damaging unit. So yeah, sure. One, the Strays of Spala, and one more damaging unit should do. Let me pick. Yeah, why not? The trap. So let's
Got a death wish?
burn all these things. And let's put the trap. Where is the trap? Oh, let's put the trap right here. Let me end the turn. Let me damage. Okay, let's start with this guy. Kill me. Let's damage this unit. Let's stab that unit. And let us play this
I
guy.
hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Let's end the turn. Go.
Fly and catch down!
Okay, so let us first damage this unit, and I can't attack these units for one reason that you guys already know, since this guy made them immune, but I can't play Reynard.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Attack that unit to 1 and maybe finish him off. Again, let's do the same thing. This thing, and let's move this thing. Why not? He's dead and they've lost their stuff. So let's attack this unit. Let's actually move these 3 units to places. Let's use this unit to finish off this unit. And let us move these 3 units again. And let's pass. And I won. And let us get all their stuff, because that's how war is. Because your units are dead, and now you need to take the spoils of war so that you can make more units, I guess, is a better term for it. Let me see the map. So I can either go down here or go up here. Let's actually go take what this loot is and go down here, because I really want to finish this place first. So somewhere down here, I guess. Saving the game. Oh, it's this thing, I guess. This is I need to collect. That was down there. Yes, it is. Let me look at the map again. Yes, it was. Now we go to this point of interest, which should be interesting. At least the map says so. There's a war zone, like a werewolf, I guess. Or is this a wolf? Mass grave. Valyrian's army approached Lindhelm, the village sergeant Niemender called home. He was eager to hold his family in loving embrace, recount his adventures, introduce his wife to the queen. Yet the chimney spewed no smoke, no light flickered through the closed shutters, and a bit further beyond the village, a deep dark pit. What did it hold, you ask? You clearly are familiar with war. So, more dead soldiers, I guess. Standard battle again against werewolves. Let me hide the cards and see. Werewolf pack leader. Every 2 turns the turn start alternate between 2 abilities. Damage a random enemy by the number of allies or heal all your units. Okay. Let me change. Let's remove the decoy and let's remove the cavalry, I guess. And this looks actually this looks fine actually. Let's save.
Don't you worry yourself.
Clear random
We'll get it done in no
units
time.
enemy unit deck. Okay, let's burn them for their insolence. Let's bring in 2 more cards.
Don't need no weapon!
Let's bring in 1 more card. Let's snap this unit and let us remove this card because this card is no longer useful. And for that we bring in this card because why not? And let us bring in 1 more bomber so we can burn the bottom row again.
Blood washes away all shame! I smell a leak.
Let's end the turn. What is this? General allies in hand and deck by on the battlefield by 1. Okay, let's attack this card. let's attack the werewolves. Let's tap one werewolf. And let us play this Gallagher unit.
Come here! Let's dance!
Let me end the turn. Okay, every turn and turn is strengthened itself by 1. I need to try and kill this card off. Damage this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have one more turn. Oh, I need to play a unit, so I don't have one more. Turns out. Placed
Come on, kill me!
Let's zap a unit and turn. They passed, so I need to pass as well if I really want to make it to 10 cards. He was healed completely regardless, so I don't think I would have made a big difference. Let's see, so she's gonna bring me all the Skellige units back. I don't need 2 shield bearers. I might not need these many slingers as well. And I don't need the Stray of Spala. This is actually an okay card for me to have, and this should be fine actually. Let us start by actually burning this roll.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Why not? Okay. Let us then play this card. Zap that guy by 2 and then turn. Okay, now what I can do is I can actually play her.
Ludicrous! Give me some of that! My disgrace ends here! Time I wiped it away!
And let's just attack once. And let us remove this card from existence, and let us bring in, let's burn the bottom row as well, and let us bring in a spy. Why not? Let's put him here.
This could hurt.
Burn the bottom row and put the spy on the bottom row as well. Let's tap a card. Go, why not? End turn. Okay, he played a wolf. Fine.
Let us play this card.
Allows
Think about
us to
slings. They
put
hide
these
well.
3 cards at different places and damage them. Also damage this card, damage this card, and let's actually do a direct battle with this card and then kill them. And turn. Yo, why not? Let me bring in my drink. And damage that card again. Damage, that'll bring these 2 right here. Same here. Hopefully they don't die. Let's end the turn. They have a death wish, right? Yeah. Okay.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Let me damage this guy. Or I can kill this guy, I guess. And then bring units back.
What do you want
that.
of me?
This guy. Let's end the turn. Okay. Let's damage the resilient guy. Kill the werewolf. Why not? And let's bring in this guy.
Thing about slings, they hide
And
well.
move these three direction. Let's end the turn. Another werewolf. How could I have imagined that he would play a werewolf? Oh no. Yeah, I'm bad at sarcasm. Let's kill this guy. Let's end the turn. Okay, let me play a Reynard here. I forgot.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Card here as well. Let me damage this unit, I guess. Damage both of these units. Let's move these 3 units to the other places. Same again. Let me actually battle this guy. And heal this guy a little bit. And also heal this guy a little bit. Let's end the turn. So let's attack this unit. Let's use Meave to remove, I don't know, this Kelliger guy. And bring in the Trinket Master and someone who can attack directly. Yo, Strays of Swallow. So let's move the Trinket Master here.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Let's transform a damaged unit into a bear. Why not? And this guy goes here. Then
Shank.
He damages the unit again. Yeah. Let's move this 3 units. And then play the shield on this guy. Though it won't be useful. Yeah, sure, let's increase also the of this guy. I don't know. Don't think it makes a difference though. Unless that person can bring 150 in 1 turn. That's fine, I won. This is fine. This is great. Let us see. Let's get the spoils of war first before we decide on another adventure. And let us do something about this mass grave. Your Majesty, I advise you come no closer. This trench, it seems Nilfgaardian soldiers have repurposed it into a mass grave. I count nearly 24 bodies. Yeah, let's give them a proper burial. English is a strange language, in a sense that it's derived from so many languages. It's derived words from so many languages that it ceases to be like the pronunciations have gone every which way, because of which like there is like it's very difficult to learn actually. Let's actually move here. There's a question mark here.
Meve now reached Willowhain, a settlement she knew well, for it lay near Waldenrad, where in peacetime she would go to escape her queenly duties and enjoy the thrill of a hunt.
Pheasant, grouse, and partridge in abundance. You will see,
said Meve in muted excitement, pivoting in her saddle to face Gascon. Alas, it appeared the war had ravaged even these woods. Where life had stirred and grown tall before, only resinous trunks remained. And the village itself had lost its quaint allure, surrounded now by a double stockade, a golden sun fluttering above it.
Bastards couldn't even let the damn trees be.
Gascon seethed. A dismal scene. Her once cherished wood, and it weighed heavily on the Queen's spirits. Waldenrad had been a place removed, where she could rest and forget the weight of her crown. Reynard's voice roused Meve from her sad reverie.
A Nilfgaardian garrison holds the village,
he said.
We ought to drive them out. Avoid any surprise later from...
Sure. Order an attack.
give the order to attack, but none is to play the hero. We shall breach or topple the stockade together. Senseless to perish so close to home.
Reynard nodded. Moments later, the Lyrians rushed forth and attacked.
Let us attack and kill. Standard battle. The Battle of Willowwain. Meve recalled her first hunt in Waldenrad nearly 2 years ago. She was young, naive, and newly married to Reginald. Now the forest had been raged. Reginald was dead, and Meve shared little or in common with the starry-eyed girl who first arrived at the Lyrian court. Okay. No, 20 years ago, not 2 years ago. I was thinking, how is Felon so old when Meve just married 2 years ago? It's 20 years ago. Let's continue. They seem to have some cards on their side. So this guy will boost units, and these people will strengthen self and other cards as well. So at first sight, I think we need to, I don't know, let's show these cards. Yeah, these should be fine actually. I think I might need more skeleton cards, but for now, let's leave this.
The time has come to purge these devils from our homes! Follow me!
Let us start by... Do I have a scout? I do not have a scout. Let us start by burning the bottom row.
Don't say that!
This
I
card,
think you'll really like this one.
and this card. And let me remove Vulnerable and bring one more card, and let's first bring this card and this card. So let's move this card
I
down
live
here,
to serve you.
and let's burn the top row as well. And let us move all these three to the top row, and let us end the turn.
Life is mine now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me play this card
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
and move these three to the other room. What does this do actually? For every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. Okay. Let's grab this unit, I guess. Okay.
Very good!
Very cool. Let's kill one unit. And let us
play this Skellige unit.
Waiting for a personal invitation?
I should have played him down though. Let's end the turn.
Wise choice.
Let's I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's fine and all. Yeah, let's just pass and see what happens.
Diablo ass.
Okay. I still win. So they play one more unit.
Order!
They do. I still win. So do they play one more unit? They do.
A highly curious case.
I lose. No, I still win. So do they play one more unit? No, they pass now, I guess. Oh, it's a shortened battle. Yeah, I'll restart. I forgot it was a shortened battle. I thought it was a standard battle, and I was like, hey, I'll win the first, I'll lose the first round, and then I'll go for the second and third round. Yeah, let's remove this card, with a decoy. Yeah, I don't want you. Let me remove. Yeah, let's remove the Skellige unit and let me remove. Yeah, let's remove Barnabas as well.
The time has come to purge these devils from our home!
Ha!
Okay.
Life is mine now.
Let me start with the rider. I had a rider. I feel like I had a rider. I feel like I had a rider. Did I? Oh, the rider's here.
I live to serve you.
Let me. This card.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
This card.
Come on, kill me!
And let us these three cards. What else? Stab somebody and let's this card and bring in one person to light up the thing, and then why not Arnold? So let's light
Don't shake
this room up. Start and let us turn off here.
The more I drink with our forefathers!
Let's end the turn.
Movie gloire!
Let me attack you with 6, that you may die. And let us put the
This
other
could
room on
hurt.
fire too. And let us end the turn.
Wise choice.
Let us now kill this unit. And then let me put this unit here so that the dog doesn't eat him up. And let's end the turn. Actually, considering I have so many units, it would be much better if the dog defeated. Yo, kill my units. So let us now play a cavalry. And I'm going to attack this unit. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I attack with this, I'll do 5 damage. Yo, why not? I don't know if that made a difference or not, but why not?
Oh. Order!
What else can I play? Let's play this unit.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
And damage these units by 4. Killing one of them, at least. Five. Yeah, let's damage this unit by 5. And let's enter. Actually, I think I can actually use this unit to kill one of their unit now.
Egreto dum anime est, fes est.
Okay, now I can't. Okay, let me bring a drummer then.
Army's a waste of time for him like me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can damage this unit by 6, and then I can use him to actually kill that unit. Sure, why not? And let's zap the unit to death. Turn. Let's do this. Let's put this unit here.
It's gonna be a right good levy.
This.
Big and beautiful.
What does this unit do? After 3 turns, okay, I need to kill this unit really fast. That's fine. Let us attack this unit by 4. And hopefully zap it. And let's remove this unit. And bring in 2 more units. Why not? The Strays of Spala are really good at dealing with burning units, so let's see if I have 2 Strays of Spala. I do not. Did I not pack enough Strays of Spala? Let's play a trinket, why not? So
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Burn the bottom row. Like that. And let's play a trinket.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Why not? Let's play this. Damage all of them by 2. And let us play Phase of Cavalry. And attack this unit. Let me enter.
Baru?
Okay. Let me damage This should be like 4. Zap that unit so it dies the next turn. And let me play this guy.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Let's end the turn.
Very gloire!
Okay, let me play. Why not?
I must think of my folk.
And let's attack this guy with 5. Let's end the turn.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Okay, I don't need to use any of my powers.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
I can just pass and be done with it.
Rivia is ours! Ours!
It is ours.
When the battle dust had settled, Niamh instructed her soldiers to gather Willowhane's inhabitants. Upon spotting their armed liberators, the common folk cowered in terror.
No longer need you fear.
The Queen shouted,
No longer must you worry about homes and loved ones. The war's nearly done.
It is.
Of a sudden, a villager dropped to his knees and raised his hands to the heavens in supplication.
Troche! Guide my queen!
Niamh broke off oddly, baffled by the man's outburst. And then it dawned on her. The Rivians of Willowhane had been driven away. Taking their place, Nilfgaardian settlers brought in to transform the near-subsistence plots of local peasants into great estates producing for the Empire. Reynard managed to grasp the essence of the Nilfgaardian peasants' frantic pleas.
They wish to stay. They've come to love the land. They pledged to renounce their emperor, swear allegiance to you as their rightful ruler.
Niamh had stopped listening. She turned to survey the hamlet. The walls of the huts freshly whitewashed, tools neatly arranged, flower beds well tended. A young girl of 6 or 7 summers peered out from her hiding place in a sunflower patch.
Your Majesty?
Asked Reynard, having noted that Niamh's mind had wandered.
What are your orders? What shall we do?
I don't know. Let's let them
They can stay on 2 conditions. Tell them. For 15 years, they'll pay double the tax. And if any of the previous inhabitants return, they're to be given their huts, lands, and any crops produced in their absence without delay.
The Nilfgaardian settlers accepted the terms with relief. Niamh's soldiers with markedly less enthusiasm. As the force left Willowhane, the troops made a show of knocking aside any food or drink the peasants offered.
Can't please them all, can you? There's one thing I missed here. Let's go back to it and let's talk to the peasants I saved. Hopefully they'll be in a better mood than my soldiers. Okay, why isn't this flag removed? I haven't liberated this part, I guess. Let me just go here. They're hitting someone with a chain of all things. Like, I'd imagine with a chain, like 5 or 6 hits would be enough to kill a normal person. Like, this is a part of the thing that I don't understand is like torture in. Wait, did I come to a new area? No, I don't think so. I came from the top before and now I come from the side. Yeah, this is one of the things I don't understand. Like, people would die under normal torture like this, or am I just? Okay. Rivians, I know many of you are hesitant to take up arms for fear of Nilfgaardians cannot be defeated. I, Queen Maeve, have already many times disproven this fallacy. I have sounded Found the defeated black-clad forces amid the flames in Adrian, the snow of Mahakam, and the marshes of Agron. Until this moment, these victories are unknown to you, but the truth can no longer remain silent. The Nilfgaardian Empire is a colossus that stands on feet of clay. Together, we can bring it down to its knees. Yeah, like, what I was saying is, people would die to torture, wouldn't they? Like, how would you keep them alive? If, like, for example, somebody's torturing you and you know it's inevitably going to be forever, you just stop eating, I guess. Starve yourself to death, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I haven't had the torture. I don't know what would happen if you're starving and somebody offered you food. You would eat it, I guess.
Clar and Lyria and Rivia!
Okay.
Eslain Kere. Sherlain.
I don't know what you're saying, dude.
Maran Taich. Stermat Havair. Hail Rena Maeve!
I got money, I know that much. My forces are not happy at all, and I think I'm going to go to a battle, which is sad, but what must be done must be done. And I think this is the last battle for the episode before we end it. Yeah, this is what I mean, like, so many lashings, like, won't the person die? Or they have a mine up here?
Let me tell you of Ravencloft, a quarry Meave passed by. A quarry with a dark history. For years earlier, its wall had collapsed, burying dozens alive. Scholars summoned from Oxenfurt were unanimous in their findings. The rock was fragile, further digging would likely cause slides. Meave had heeded the scholars' advice and closed the quarry by royal decree. Yet now, as she neared it, Meave could hear the even tap of pickaxes. She dispatched scouts to investigate. They returned promptly, their faces sullen, their cloaks blanched with a fine limestone dust.
Quarry's open anew, Your Grace. Nilfgaardians. They've got folk in the pit working it. Appear to be from the surrounding villages.
Interesting. Their engineers have found a way to render it safe. Secure the walls.
I'd say that's right unlikely, Majesty. Judging by the fresh graves we saw.
My son, I trust now you see the superior culture Nilfgaard has brought.
Said Meave, turning towards Willem. In answer, the prince merely dropped his head. The queen then turned to Reynard, as ever at her side.
Reynard, what do you advise?
As a soldier, my queen, I'd advise against any kind of assault. The terrain's hard, unsuitable for a fight, and we've little to gain from a victory. As a man, however...
Yes?
To leave our folk in chains, in that death trap. It wouldn't be right.
If I were to calculate in heart and mind, keep note of gains and losses...
Began Meave.
I'd bend the knee to the Imperials, just as Willem did. But bloody arithmetic won't dictate my course. For I do what's just. I do what's right. Follow me!
Her troops followed without hesitation, swords in hand, their hearts afire.
I mean, like, she's taking a jab at Willem again and again. I don't know what would happen if... Okay, Meave had expected easy victory. From her scout report, she learned that Lyrians held a considerable numerical advantage over the invading forces, yet the Queen had not foreseen one critical Nilfgaardian strategy. They used chained captives to fight opposite to their own countrymen. Eliminate all slave drivers. It's a shortened battle, and I should produce I don't know, I should produce some fighting cards. Let's look at their... So these are slave drivers, slave hunter. Damage all enemy ally by foe and boost all other ally. Okay. Okay. So all my cards are in bad order because they don't like that I let the other party stay, which is fine. Let's remove this card and maybe this card as well. And the trinket
Those
guy.
Horsens. Forcing my own subjects to fight us.
Yes, those horses.
I smell a leak.
Burn this place and let's remove this guy. Go. And let's move the man who just burned the place again, and let's bring in one more man who burns the place and a slinger.
You mad?
Let's
Don't shake that!
burn the particle as well. And the slinger
Ever have a
will
stone knock out one of your teeth?
take everybody to the top row. Yeah, it's fine. Hit the chin. Damn it, Toggle!
Ha! Order! Ah!
Black infantry. Damage an enemy by 2 whenever an ally appears, gain 1 charge. I need to kill that person very quickly. Let me bring in a sapper. Who
Favourite
will...
to lamb? Shank!
The overseers are dead, your grace.
That was easy.
The Lyrians handily dispatched the Nilfgaardian overseers, more trained in the ways of the whip than the sword. Those who survived now found themselves shackled in the very chains they'd forced the peasants to wear. Peasants. Oh, unfortunate souls. The cruel labor in the quarry had taken its toll. They stood before the queen, shrunken to skin and bone, clothed in tattered rags, their eyes reddened by dust. But in those eyes burned a brilliant fire.
Muzzle.
Your Grace, them black-clads treated us like dogs, stripped us of dignity. So we beg you, give us arms, let us march neath your banner. 'Tis a chance at revenge we seek, we want.
Reynard leaned towards Meave and spoke in a scarcely audible whisper.
Majesty, they've nowt. Not boots, not even foot wraps. To equip the lot, train them, would cost a small fortune.
I have money.
'Tis true. They've nowt to their names.
Said the queen.
Have few skills to offer and little strength. But to look in their eyes is to know they'll never flee. Never throw down their arms. Such recruits are worth coin in any amount.
Emaciated, downtrodden, the peasants met the queen's offer with gratitude. They relished the thought of facing their tormentors in a fight.
Let us collect the spoils of war again. Do you have anything to say? Thank you, or like give me more money? No, not. Guess not. Let's stop at the bridge. So let's finish everything before the bridge. I know this is gonna be a really long episode, but I don't know, the map makes it such that you want to play more and more. Like, the game is good, like I said before. Let's look at the map. Let's send scouts in so we can find more info about something we missed. And let us go down, pick up whatever's there that I missed. And let's do this one final mission. I think it's one more battle, I guess.
Meave spied the outline of Malabon Castle on the horizon and turned dour. True, no golden suns waved atop its towers, yet that did not mean those within supported her. Malabon belonged to House Obert, long in conflict with Meave's own, and with Meave herself.
Behind their ramparts. Do you see them, Reynard?
Asked Meave, shaking her head.
Countless ballistae, collecting dust, while war rages all around.
Perhaps the Oberts will lend us aid.
Reynard replied.
True, you've been at odds with them in the past, but perhaps now, faced with a common foe.
A common foe?
Snorted the queen.
You mean Nilfgaard, to whom they opened their gates? Caldwell, whom they supported.
They supported me, Mother.
Willem said.
And I know they share my disappointment with General Epdahi's actions. When they see I now stand by your side, they might forget old wrongs.
Okay.
The things I do for the good of my realm.
Meave sighed.
So be it. Reynard, send a runner to the castle. Tell the Oberts their queen seeks a word.
Moments later, the castle's heavy iron gate creaked open. Meave rode into the cobblestone courtyard, where Margravine Greta, head of the house, greeted her. Although greeted is perhaps not the right word, for Lady Greta granted her only a barely perceptible nod.
What can I help you with, Meave?
The war, my dear. The one being fought outside the walls of your castle.
Greta smiled to herself, then intertwined her brittle, ring-covered fingers.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
It is a vassal's sacred duty to serve her liege, and
my liege is King Willem.
Greta calmly retorted.
She looks like a person you'd love to punch again and again.
Hearing his name, Willem stepped forward.
I wish to add my name to my mother's entreaty,
said the prince.
We tried to pact with the Empire. We trusted General Epdahi's promises, and he broke them, one after the other.
Margravine Greta dropped her gaze. The Oberts had lost lands, their serfs had been deported. Under Nilfgaard's rule, they had lost no less than the other great families.
We can brook no further delay. We must strike, united with all our might. Only thus can we retain hope for a victory.
Mine is long lost,
the noblewoman replied in a whisper.
I watched from my tower as their troops marched past, an endless sea of black plate. But you are right, Your Majesty. At some point, one must say enough, even if that is one's last word.
Willem grasped the Margravine's brittle hand and bowed.
Thank you. On behalf of myself, my mother, and all our land.
Meave left Malabon Castle reinforced by the Oberts and reassured by Willem's actions. If earlier she had harbored doubts about forgiving her son his betrayal, now she was convinced she had done the right thing.
Okay. Reinforced ballista. Card.
We march with you, Lirian beside Rivian, together at the Blackclads. Prince Willem speaks true. No more bending. An end to concessions.
Yeah.
War. War, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
War. War.
What is it good for? Okay. Day 1, resumed operations. Day 12, northern wall collapsed, 12 dead, 7 injured. Day 20, sent for more slaves. Day 26, received slave transport, many decrypt and unfit for labor, assign them 1/3 rations. Day 30, eastern wall collapse, 7 deaths, 5 injured, send for more slaves.
War.
I'm surprised he didn't say like war. Cool. Let's see what else is there. Let's see what we covered today. I think we were here, so we met with Willem and we did this whole island. And I think, yeah, we'll stop here for now, and maybe in the next episode we'll get our castle back. But for now, let's end this episode. Let's just see what card we got and see if we can use it. There are 2 cards. One is the ballista, damage the units by 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sure, why not? Let's add ballistas. It has a cooldown of... Ooh, actually it has a cooldown of a very small amount. Nice. Let me remove Willem actually. I don't know if Willem is doing anything good. Seize a bronze enemy unit. Why not? And let's actually remove the shield and the Wagenbergs, because I don't know if I'm using them as much as I would like. Yeah, this is fine. let's exit the camp and let us for today save and exit to main menu. Main menu. Main menu. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you liked it, remember to like and maybe subscribe. Yeah, and adios, I guess. See you in another episode.